All right, awesome. All right, John, let's reflect on an amazing day at the Boston Marathon. What are you most proud of about the race that you ran on Monday?
Uh, what I'm proud of is winning. Winning is always good, and I think winning is what I'm proud of.
When you executed the race, what were you looking for? It was pretty fast from the beginning, and first thing that happened was you fall at the finish line. What was going through your mind when you fell at the finish line? At the starting line. At the starting line, I'm sorry.
For me, what was going through my mind was, should I give up or should I wake up and go? So, and then something told me, wake up and go. Maybe so day to win. So I woke up and go. And first, I removed my bib and put it in my shirt. So, and then I now I consider to racing, and then I became the winner.
Were you nervous, scared when you hit the ground because it happened so fast?
Yeah, I was scared. I was thinking now my legs were not. I was thinking how my legs are going to be. But when I woke up and ran a little bit, my legs were back to good condition. So I had to rest and now and concentrate with the rest.
How are your hands? Like, did you get scars on your hands?
Yeah, I got a scar in my hand. You see, I have a little bit scar now. But I will remember it for Boston. That will be my remembering for Boston.
And then when the race starts going, what are you thinking when you see the Americans in the front, Evans, Chebet, Cisse in the front, and you were just patient. And then you get to the hills, that's when you decided to make your big move.
For me, that was our plan that to be patient from the beginning until the heartbreaking hill and make sure at the heartbreaking hill you are the only one at the top. So we had that our plan and we planned it well and our plan was successful and we are happy.
Who made the plan? Was this Coach Mann, Harron, Wesley? How did you come up with the plan to look at Heartbreak Hill and say that's where?
For us, I say we all make the plan because we seated in like in one room and say what will we do to win Boston? So we say to be patient from the start until 20 miles to make a move. So we all together came with a plan, me, Wesley, Ronman, Aaron, and Howie. Yeah. So we were good and we made it.
The 440 up the hill, and then I think it was like 424 down the hill. Which one hurt more?
Uh, For me, I think it didn't hurt more because I was ready for it. But what hurted me more is that 40 kilometers, because there is a hill in 40 kilometers and the water they have put it in the middle of the hill. So you cannot concentrate running the hill and taking the water. So that was the hardest part of me in just on Monday race.
When you made the final turn on Boylston, it looked like it was hurting a little bit. Did you know that you were going to win on the day?
Yeah, I had known I'm going to win, so it was only concentrating for the to reach the finish line and become the champion.
When you crossed the finish line, immediately you hug your brother. What did you and Wesley say at the finish?
We say that we have made it, and we are now the two brothers champions. So we are happy and we are good. Our plans, we say our plans went on well, and we had to pray and thanks God, and now we are good. We are happy.
How much of an inspiration when you were growing up was Wesley? Because you were 15 years old when he won.
For me, growing up, I think Wesley has a big role in for me growing up and become a champion because for me, Wesley is like my father. He has me a lot of things. When I'm down, he's there for me. When I'm when I'm like I have stress or what is there for me to encourage me and give me motivation and say you can make it. And now I think we are good because we are happy as brothers. We are there for each other and we are good.
Wesley said that you're going to donate some of the money to the Transcend Academy. Why is that so important for you to do?
It's very important because Transcend. I'm one of Transcend, so I was brought up in Transcend. Before I was in high school, they were the one who was paying me my school fees, everything. And I'm still there. Even I'm training in Transcen. I live near Transcen. It's not that far. Like it's just like 2 miles from my house. So I usually be there every time. That's where I usually go and get my massage. That's where my physio stays. So Transcen is like my home. So I have to give them thanks and help them to be one day to become a champion.
What do you think it's going to do for the young kids in the Transcend Academy? And then there's so many talent of young athletes in Kenya at the, ASICS, training camp and everything. How much of an inspiration do you think this was for the younger generations?
I think it's good, and I think for them they have to believe. I usually told them you have to believe in yourself, and no one can tell you if anyone tells you you cannot make it, don't believe it because you one day, one time you will make it. So do not be this be this being discouraged because one day, one time you can be a champion. So because if I say someone, in Kenya, many people don't like people to achieve good things, but someone can bring up thing to say this guy is doing this. But I told them that not let you down, just focus and one day, one time will be a champion.
When I see the videos of a major marathon champion coming home in Kenya, there's so many people at the airport. They're bringing you flowers, they're bringing you everything. What do you think it's going to be like when you go home and you get off the plane?
I don't know, I for now because they are not telling me, maybe they are planning surprise.
That'll be a good surprise.
Yeah, so I'm chilling, but I think they will be there. People are there to welcome me. So, but I would be happy. They are happy, so we are good.
What motivates you now? You have, a very, very good personal best in 202 from Chicago. You have, you won Chicago, now you won Boston. What motivates you now to continue to be better?
What motivates me is that I am a good runner now, and I think I'm one of the best. So, but I need to be the best of the best. So I'll keep working hard to become the best of the best, and I think I'll be good.
What do you think you need to be the best of the best? The world record?
Yeah, but I'm thinking of that, but no. I will be thinking of that maybe in Chicago or anywhere, but that's what to make me the best of the best.
When you sit down and make your plan with Harron, with Coach Man, with Howie, how do you think about your goals? Like you want to be the best of the best. Does it get harder when you have so much success?
It doesn't get harder because you are achieving to your goals, so it's good to be heading to a good direction. And yeah,
So after this, how much rest are you going to take?
for me now, I'll take 1 month rest, completely rest. Then after 1 month, I go back to gym. And then after that, now fully back to training.
And then when you're back to training, what's your favorite workout or session? Because, for this one, to be prepared for the hills, I'm sure you had some hard sessions. And when you ran Chicago, Coach Mann and Harron, like they shared a lot of the speed work and the long tempo stuff that you were doing. What do you like to do?
For me now, I think I like everything because it works for me well. So I like every training session because it's good for me and it's making me be better.
Tell me what was the best one before Boston.
Before, there was which one I was not liking it, mostly called signature. But before Boston, I think I like it because it went on well and I enjoy it. So signature, you do like 3,000. Then you come and do 400 times 4. Then you go back to do 3,000. Then you come back and do 400 times 4.
I remember when Harron told me the splits before Chicago, they were faster this time.
Yeah, they were faster. This time, like the first 3K, I did it at like 8:42. Then the last 3K, I did it at 8:35. So, every 400, I was doing it at 62.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Is it scary to think about two flat, 201, or you say, I can do it.
That's not scary because now I know I'm capable of it, so it's just to make a good strategy and work on it and make it happen.
Well, John, congratulations on a big victory in Boston. I think you're the best marathoner in the world right now, and I think you're going to continue to show people why that's the case. So, congratulations and best of luck on the return home and then back to training.
Thank you very much.